What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Real Reacts. I also have another YouTube channel called Reels Reactions, and on that YouTube channel, it's 99% golden era hip hop. So if you're ever in the mood to watch some old school hip hop reactions, all you have to do is go to the link that I'm going to put in the description of this video. Alright, man, here we go again with the Eminem hater reacts, yo. So today, we have a subscriber request. Shout out to that boy Tyson Roberts for his persistence with this reaction. Man, he been requesting this joint for a long ass time. But we gonna do it today because the election is next week. You know what I'm saying? And we need all the motherfucking help we can get at this point. So this is I don't know if this is Eminem level, so I'm just gonna say this is Marshall, you know what I'm saying? Campaign speech. So this is his 2016 Trump diss. And I did see that that Eminem did appear at a rally for Kamala Harris when she was in town last week in Detroit. So shout out to M. I like that. But anyway, man, yo, let's get to it.
Jumped out of the second floor of a record store with a treacherous cassette
in how it start?
Jumped out of the second floor of a record store with a treacherous cassette and a cassette recorder in Ecuador with Edward Norton. Witnessed the metamorphosis of a legend growing like an expert swordsman from the Hessian War, and hence the origin of the headless horseman. Born with the endorphins of a pathetic orphan. Endless source and reservoir of extension cords and dresser drawers and dead bolts on the bedroom doors and sexual torture kits kept in a separate storage bin. Excellent boyfriend. Use intercourse to settle scores with women who have vendettas towards men. Dickhead is forced in to the shredded foreskin, reddish torn and only being fed a portion. Bed sores and sortions. Pregnant whores can get aboard women who have vendettas towards men. Dickhead is forced in to the shredded foreskin, reddish torn and only being fed a portion. Bed sores and sortions. Pregnant whores can get abortions. Fetish for sticking metal forks in self-absorption. Skeletor, I went to hell and fell a floor. A predator, I'm headed for competitors. Better warn them what I lack in tact and a set of morals I make up for in metaphors like a cosmetic store.
So he's describing the Donald? Is that what's going on here? Yo, I want to rewind it from the top, but we probably gonna spin the block on this, all right? So we gonna keep it moving.
Back intact in a set of morals I make up for in metaphors like a cosmetic store. Stegosaurus, Chuck Norris with a thesaurus. Yes, of course, a mess of warrants. You want some, come and get some, boys. I'm giving Daniel Panaleo a refresher course on excessive force and pressure points, and dressing George Zimmerman in a fluorescent orange dress and 4-inch heels to address the court with a bullseye on his back. His whole chest and torso are left on the doorsteps of Trayvon's dad as a present form. In my present form, I'm Desert Storm. Appetite for this.
For the record, fuck Trayvon's dad. Because George Zimmerman didn't go to jail and that nigga's still alive. So what the fuck is Trayvon's dad doing?
Form. Chest and torso are left on the doorsteps of Trayvon's dad as a present form. In my present form, I'm Desert Storm. Appetite for destruction is no suppressant for aggressive, forceful, and less remorseful in every morsel. Unpleasant, horrible, hello gorgeous. The rebel with devil horns just fell off the yellow short bus. Met a contortionist, said when you want to get sexual. She said however I fit in your schedule. I'm flexible.
Yes.
Expired tags on the Saturn got Catherine Bach in the back and Daisy Dukes with the hazards on. At a traffic stop, getting harassed, signed an autograph for this asshole cop's daughter laughed cause I called her a brat on it. He spat on it and brought it back, looking half in shock. Had a heart attack and dropped dead, started falling back with it and got slapped with a Colin Kaepernick practice sock. One ball and half it.
Fuck Colin Kaepernick too. This bitch ass nigga took the money, yo. He did all that fucking complaining, protesting, had niggas riding for him. And at the first opportunity, this nigga took a fucking payoff. Bitch ass nigga. Damn, we got 2 strikes on this motherfucker already.
Back looking half in shock, had a heart attack and dropped dead, started falling back with it and got slapped with a Colin Kaepernick practice sock. One ball and half a dick. Apple Watch. Cracked front axle, walked in a vast pro shop where David Hasselhoff pulled Tabasco sauce out of my satchel, knocked over a fisherman's tackle box, and asked if they had a laugh in stock. That was fucking stupid. You got it twisted. All cause I offered this bitch a doggy biscuit. You call me misogynistic. Bitch, get the misogynistic. Like spas in this bitch. Slob on it with gobs of lipstick. Got a shopping list for you to run some odds and ends with. There's not a bitch on this earth I can be monogamous with. She's non-existent. Robbing thick with a throbbing dick on some swabbing slick shit. But I shout derogatives at bitches like thick with a throb. This earth I can be monogamous with. She's non-existent. Robbing thick with a throbbing dick on some swabbing slick shit. But I shout derogatives at bitches like fucking missile launchers, misfit, blonde and nitwit. Like I've gone ballistic with a frosting tip kit. Screamed I hate blondes and became one. I'm ballistic with a frosting tip kit. Screamed I hate blondes and became one. I'm optimistic. Love to start shit. Shoving Clark Kent's undergarments in the glove compartment of the bucket. Bumping Bubba Sparks. I'm double parking up at Targets. Trouble causer, double crosser. Shadiest motherfucker you'll ever come across. A Olympic gymnast. Been known for somersaults. A couple lawsuits. Enough to cause a
that was hard.
Gymnast. Been known for somersaults. This motherfucker you'll ever come across. A Olympic gymnast. Been known for somersaults. A couple lawsuits. Enough to cause a stomach ulcer. Same damn brain scan results as Rain Man's is. Something's awful when Dustin Hoffman's dressing up in your mummy costume on stage dancing to brain damage. What's the problem? Nothing's wrong. The name brand is back to reclaim status. Run the faucet, I'ma dunk a bunch of Trump supporters underwater. Snuck up on them in Ray-Bans in a gray van with a spray tan. It's a wrap like an ace bandage. Don't give a fuck, persona. To my last DNA strand, E&J in the brand is backstage dancing to brain damage. What's the problem? Nothing's wrong. The name brand is back to reclaim status. Run the faucet, I'ma dunk a bunch of Trump supporters underwater. Snuck up on them in Ray-Bans in a gray van with a spray tan. It's a wrap like an ace bandage. Don't give a fuck, persona. To my last DNA strand, E&J in the waistband at the VMAs with the stagehand. She wants Kabasa. Prearrange an escape plan, 3-inch blade on point like a CNC. Consider me a dangerous man, but you should be afraid of this day.
3-inch blade on point like a CNC. CNC.
Point like a CNC. Kabasa. Prearrange an escape plan, 3-inch blade on point like a CNC. Consider me a dangerous man, but you should be afraid of this dang candidate. You say Trump don't kiss ass like a puppet, cause he runs his campaign with his own cash for the funding, and that's what you wanted? A fucking loose cannon who's blunt with his hand on a button who doesn't have to answer to no one? Great idea. If I was president, get in office, the first order of business once I get in office. Second thing that'll make me happy's walking up to Uncle Sam, naked, laughing, dick cupped in hand, screaming fuck safe sex, throw a latex and an AIDS test at him, tell Congress I run this land, and I want the rubber banned, and make it snappy. Addiction to friction and static, addict who can't escape the habit, continue to chase the dragon, but as fate would have it, I walked up in Major Magics, dressed as the maintenance man in a laser tag vest and a racing jacket, with a gauge to blast it and sped away in the station wagon. Stacey Dashes and Casey Anthony's crazy asses in the back seat throwing stay free pads at me. Dead.
Hold on, son. I want to say fuck somebody about Casey Anthony too, because she's still alive after she killed their kid, but I don't know who to say fuck you to, you know what I'm saying? Like the father wasn't shit. Or if he is, or if he did have love for the girl, he ain't did shit. So I guess I could say fuck him. And fuck her parent. Well, her parents can't kill her. You know, you can't kill your kids no matter how much you're mad at them. So yeah, I need somebody to say fuck you about Casey Anthony too. But yo, Stacey Dash, man, I know she lost her motherfucking marbles, but god damn. I love me some motherfucking Stacey Dash, son. God damn. Broke my heart to hear she fucked DMX. That's disgusting. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
Jacket with a gauge to blast it and sped away in the station wagon. Stacey Dashes and Casey Anthony's crazy asses in the back seat throwing stay free pads at me. Dead passenger in the passenger seat. Unfasten the safety latches and slam on the brakes in traffic so hard I snapped the relocation brackets for the monster tires. Finna get a murder case and catch it like you threw it at me encased in plastic. And send Dylan roof through the windshield of the Benz until he spins like a pinwheel and begins filling like a windmiller with a thin bill while his skin's peeling and skids till he hits a cement pillar. Swing for the fence like Prince Phil to knock it into the upper peninsula. You wanna go against Zilla, the rap god?
Yo, don't nobody know who Prince Fielder is who didn't grow up in Detroit or live in Detroit when he was decent. You know what I'm saying? Prince Fielder was the son of the legendary fat-ass home run hitter Cecil Fielder, who also played for the Tigers. So anyway, I guess this is a Michigan Detroit reference right here.
A windmiller with a thin bill while his skin's peeling and skids till he hits a cement pillar. Swing for the fence like Prince Phil to knock it into the upper peninsula. You wanna go against Zilla, the rap god? When will I quit? Never been realer, the instiller of fear. Not even a scintilla of doubt whose pen's iller than Prince and a chinchilla. Or Ben Stiller in a suspense thriller, revenge killer. A Ben syllable binge filler, syringe till I draw first blood. Even pop shit on my pop shit, and it's popular. Couldn't be more awkwarder, cause your innocence I robbed you of. It's my fingers that got stuck up, tortured her, not give her, slapstick, hockey puck. The broad hunter with the sawed off like an arm when it's lopped off of you. But I'm not gonna get the shock on the Glock. I'm a op for the ox, cause I'm into objects that are sharp when I shop. And it's not a shock, I'm such an obnoxious fucker. The rock cuts and the rockers, who would have thought this much of a cocksucker to go across the buttocks of it. I'm a op for the ox, cause I'm into objects that are sharp when I shop. And it's not a shock, I'm such an obnoxious fucker. The rock cuts and the rockers, who would have thought this much of a cocksucker to go across the buttocks of Vivica Fox with a box cutter. That was for 50. Little slap on the wrist be worn. I'm unraveling quickly. My squabbles.
Shout out to Marshall, man, for you know what I'm saying, for always riding and being loyal to my nigga 50, and vice versa. 50 loyal as fuck to Marshall.
Cocksucker to go across the buttocks of Vivica Fox with a box cutter. That was for 50. Little slap on the wrist be worn. I'm unraveling quickly. My squabbles. I'm grappling with your time traveling with me. Try and follow as I wobble, relapse into history with a flask of the whiskey. Tip it back, then I'm twisting wine bottles. Like what happened to Chris Reeve's spine column. That's the plan of attack when I'm fixing my problems.
Oh, man. What's the beef between fucking Marshall and Christopher Reeve, son? Like, he did that whole fucking song on the death of Slim Shady. Was it called, like, Due to Christopher Reeves or some shit? Like, the whole song was about Christopher fucking Reeves being paralyzed. And for those of you who don't know who the fuck he is, that's the original Superman in the movies and shit like that. He got paralyzed and it was all fucked up. But apparently, Slim Shady don't give a fuck. All right, man. How long does that beef go back, man? Let me know in the comments, Stans.
Flask of the whiskey, tip it back, then I'm twisting wine bottles. Like what happened to Chris Reeve's spine column. That's the plan of attack when I'm fixing my problems. Wish my chest wasn't having to get these rhymes off them, but the fact that I have so many rappers against me mind boggles. And why I haven't come back on these faggots who diss me's more of a spectacular mystery than a fucking Agatha Christie crime novel. But my patience is wearing thin. Swear I've been
I want to say something right here. And why, where does he say that? But the fact that I have so many rappers against me mind boggles. I agree with him. I agree with him 100%. And I am the Eminem hater. I never fucked with Marshall at all until I started doing these reactions. And that's only because you motherfucking stans only send me his fire ass shit. And, you know, I keeps it 100. So I don't give a fuck who's spitting it. You can be a motherfucking Nazi. If you spitting fucking fire, nigga, I'm gonna say it's fire. That's just what it is. So anyway, but as a person who don't like them, you know, I don't understand why any rappers would hate on them either, man. Because when it comes to rap, like, this is one of the rappingest niggas in the history of rap. Like, how, you know what I'm saying? It's like a nigga hating on Jordan or LeBron. Like, you just hating on LeBron because you just want to hate on LeBron. That's what they call, like, fatigue. So niggas had Jordan fatigue back in the day. That's why he didn't win 10 fucking MVPs in a row. They had Jordan fatigue. They got LeBron fatigue. Right now, niggas got the motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs fatigue. You know what I'm saying? They want to see somebody else win. But like Marshall's a great fucking technical rapper. When it comes to the flows and all that shit, the fucking quadruple entendres, he on that level. He in triple and quadruples and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a rapper, like ain't no way you could be like, oh, he can't rap. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're a music person, like I'm into hip hop bars and shit like that. I'm not into music. Like I don't want to hear a rapper singing doing all different types of fucking music. Nigga, just if you a street rapper, nigga, I just want to hear you do street rap. So, but with Marshall, this nigga got emotional rap, you know what I'm saying? He got battle rap, he got funny shit, he got horrorcore, he got storytelling, he got sympathetic shit that motherfuckers was crying about on the fucking Death of Slim Shady. So he like covers every fucking genre, you know what I'm saying? So how can you hate on that? So I have to give him credit for this line right here, and I agree with him 100%, even though I'm the fucking Eminem hater. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep moving.
It's a Christie crime novel. But my patience is wearing thin. Swear I've been contemplating rubbing shit in your face till I smear it in. Dish you in every lyric until you fear the pen and never appear again if you actually had fucking careers to end.
Damn, cannabis.
But then I think of Molly Curum and I steer him in that direction and forget my ideas for them. Molly, I'm gone off you. Man, light some kush. You're my first take, I'll nail you. Can't lie, I gush. If I won you over, you would be the grand prize. I'm entranced by your looks. Come and give the shady franchise a push. You can get it in a can like some Anheuser-Busch. Jeans too small, least 3 pant sizes. Tush mushed against your damn sides. Your puss and thighs are squished. What kind of attire's that? I'm ready to be rode. Psychopath, bet your wheel, get it poppin' like a flat. Like the map.
Hold on. Why is he going in on Molly Corum? Like, so she's the co-host. She don't fucking host. She on First Take with Stephen A. Smith, big mouth ass. I hate that fucking show. I hate Stephen A. Smith. And fuck Molly Corum. Now, she was married to Jay Rose, who is one of the greatest Michiganders in the history of Michigan, as he was one of the key members of the Fab motherfucking Five. And me personally, I saw Jay Rose play probably 10 basketball games a year. So I watched that nigga growing up. He a year older than me. He's a motherfucking high school basketball legend. He's one of the best I ever seen. Like Jay Rose, like I literally went games without seeing that nigga miss shots. Like he was incredible. But anyway, I digress. So Molly was married to Jay Rose. Is that why he going in on Molly? Because he probably boys with Jay Rose? You know, they both from Detroit or whatever. Somebody in the comments let me know. One of you stands, give me the background on this whole Molly Corum thing. Like, why is he so mad at her?
Again, if you actually had fucking careers to end. But then I think of Molly Curum and I steer him in that direction and forget my ideas for them. Molly, I'm gone off you. Man, light some kush. You're my first take, I'll nail you. Can't lie, I gush. If I won you over, you would be the grand prize. I'm entranced by your looks. Come and give the shady franchise a push. You can get it in a can like some Anheuser-Busch. Jeans too small, least 3 pant sizes. Tush mushed against your damn sides. Your puss and thighs are squished. What kind of attire's that? I'm ready to be rode. Psychopath, bet your wheel, get it poppin' like a flat. Like the match to ignite the wrath. Got knives to slash and slice hermaphrodites in halves. Piper Chapmans might just have to pick at me like a scab. Hard to describe, in fact. Startling, violent, perhaps, are things that come to mind as soon as I start spitting rhymes like that. And you aren't really surprised at that. But as far as these lines I rap and these bars wouldn't dial it back if I star 69 the track. Why am I such a dick?
Alright, man. So it looks like we will not be spinning the block on this. This was pretty much kind of straightforward. It wasn't like in quadruple speed, so you know what I mean? I ain't have to fucking strain my brain to hear what the fuck he was saying. But overall, I don't really know how to take this. Like, you know, I'm a little bit confused. I probably should spin the block just to get a better understanding, but I don't know if that would make like for the best reaction right now. You know what I'm saying? right, man. Yo, shout out to Tyson Roberts for this request. On to the next one. I'm out.